Hello, this is Kelara Star Being from healinnerbeing.com. Welcome. Today, I want to talk about a topic that came to me during my morning meditation. However, before I get started, I'd just like to remind you to take what resonates, right? And leave behind what doesn't connect to you. These are my musings and reflection, and it doesn't have to be your truth. So allow yourself to listen with an open heart, but also allowing yourself to only take that which inspires you. Okay? You probably clicked on the video because of the topic, right? The beauty of the shadow. We all have been becoming more aware of the need for shadow work, those of us that are on the spiritual path, that is. And for those of us who are learning about the shadow and the need to merge this amazing energy with our light has become something more popular these days. There was a time when we all thought the shadow was evil and that we needed to get rid of it. And we are becoming more aware that the shadow is not evil. The shadow is a part of who we are. And this is the beginning of discovering who or what the shadow means on a spiritual level. Have you ever been out in the sun on a sunny, hot day and walking around and it's so hot with the sun beaming down on your head, and suddenly you see this tree, a shade tree, and immediately decide to walk over and sit up under that tree? Remember the feeling of cool protection that tree gave you, the shade, how soothing and restoring it felt. This is the beauty of the shadow. Our shadow provides protection, cooling. It allows us to see in a lot of ways when sometimes the light is too bright where we're not seeing things clearly, right? Ever be out in the sun and put your hand over your eyes to create shade? The shadow is needed in order for us to see clearly things that may be hidden within the light of illusion or delusion that we may be under. Just a little bit of shadow sometimes is all it takes to help us to see clearly. And so it's important to know that our shadow is needed. It is a part of who we are. It allows us to create balance within our being. We were made to believe that, we were programmed, rather, to believe that the shadow is evil and dark. However, there is a difference between darkness and evil. Evil comes from the negative ego that is created by the personality, right? It comes from traumas and disappointments that are not transformed or properly reconciled. This is what evil is. It is a negative energy that is expressed through the ego. But darkness is neutral. It is an energy that has the ability to be transformed into whatever we choose. Think about what it's like at night when it's time to go to bed. You had a long, hard day. You get up under those nice, comforting covers and you turn out the light. Think about how immediate the soothing relaxation and release of stress that comes over our being the moment we turn off the light. The darkness comes in and allows us to relax. And so darkness is neutral and it becomes whatever we attach to it. Light can be the same. Light can be used for evil. It can be used to manipulate and deceive people, just like darkness can. And so please know that merging with your shadow is one of the most beautiful experiences you can have as a human being or any kind of being, whatever you are. Merging with your shadow is the key to understanding that your shadow has been programmed to be your enemy, or you've been programmed to see your shadow as the enemy. But I believe there's an old saying, or maybe it's a Bible scripture, that when there's no evil within, there's no enemy without, something like that. I might be quoting it wrong, but you get the point. The point is, dissolving the enemy within is the first step to taking your power back from the evil forces that want to separate you and fragment your soul, that you are no longer a whole being empowered to live the life you were born to live. If you are fragmented, then they are able to continue to feed off of you and siphon your energy when you do not know who you are. But when you become whole, you are able to rise in a frequency that shuts down their ability to use you as a food source. Okay, I'll leave it there for now. I don't want to go on too long. I'm really learning to tap into my ability to express my spiritual truths. And maybe sometimes my recordings seem a bit all over the place. I don't know. Leave a comment. But I know that I will get better in my self-expression because I choose to improve and to allow my true essence to be expressed. And I hope you will do the same. Okay, that's it for now. If you like what I have to share, if you vibe with my frequency, I invite you to visit my website at healinnerbeing.com. There you will find the services I provide and more about me. And that's it. Bye for now.